There's a pause the city never named, between one light and the next flame, where shadows stretch and time feels thin. That's where the quiet pulls me in. I move through spaces left untouched, where motion slows, where breath is enough. No signs telling me what to be, just distance walking next to me. The calm between streetlights is where my thoughts align. Not hidden, not afraid, just unoccupied by time. When brightness fades behind me and the next glow waits ahead, I stand steady in the in-between, where nothing needs to be said. The noise dissolves a little more with every step, with every floor of pavement holding yesterday, then letting it drift away. I don't rush toward the next clear sign, I don't linger in what's behind. I trust the space that holds no claim, where presence doesn't need a name. The calm between streetlights, no spotlight, no disguise, just a steady sense of being here, with open, patient eyes. I don't need constant certainty, to know I'm moving right. I've learned to trust the quiet ground between the lines. Dark blue moments stretch my view. The world feels honest, stripped and true. No urgency, no borrowed pace, just clarity settling into place. I've learned that calm is not delay, it's strength that shows a quieter way. It doesn't rush to reach the glow, it knows the value of the slow. The calm between streetlight teaches balance in motion, not stopping, not escaping, just controlled devotion. I let thoughts rise and let them go, I don't hold them tight. I walk freely through the open space between the lights. I don't fear the gaps in sound, that's where focus can be found. That's where intention breathes and grows, unbothered by what no one knows. Every step feels measured now, no need for proof, no silent vow. I move with trust instead of haste, I let the night define my pace. The calm between streetlights is where I feel most clear, not pulled by what's approaching, not tied to what's disappeared. When the city brightens again and noise resumes its fight, I carry what the night gave me, from the calm between streetlights.
Cold wind, warm resolve. The wind cuts sharp across my face, a reminder of the hour and place. The night doesn't soften its tone, it tests how well I stand alone. My hands feel numb, my breath turns white, but my direction holds me tight. I don't curse the chill I feel, it shows me what is real. Cold wind, warm resolve, that's the balance I hold. The world can feel unforgiving, but my purpose stays bold. While the air tries to slow me down and questions start to rise, I keep my pace, I keep my ground with steady eyes. The cold doesn't ask if I'm prepared, it simply shows me what's there. It strips away what doesn't last and leaves what's built to bear. I pull my coat a little close, not to hide but to endure. I've learned that strength doesn't mean comfort, it means staying secure. Cold wind, warm resolve, I don't turn away. I let the discomfort pass through me without pulling me astray. There's no anger in the weather, no mercy to be found, just a lesson in persistence carried on the sound. Dark blue streets feel hard and clean, every step feels sharp unseen. The cold keeps my focus narrow, cuts through distraction and sorrow. I don't wait for perfect warmth, I don't ask the night to bend. I trust the heat I carry inside to see me through the end. Cold wind, warm resolve, that's how I move ahead. I don't rush toward shelter, I don't retreat instead. I accept the edge of the night without closing my chest. I let resilience guide me on. Cold wind, warm resolve. I've learned that resolve isn't loud, it doesn't demand relief. It stays present in discomfort without losing belief. The wind will pass, it always does, but what I build will stay. I carry calm through the coldest hours and walk my chosen way. Cold wind, warm resolve, I breathe, I remain. I don't harden, I don't fold, I adapt without complaint. When warmth returns in its own time and the night begins to close, I remember who I was out here. Cold wind, warm resolve. Night teaches what day can't. Daylight talks too much, it fills the space with motion. Every answer feels rushed, every thought wrapped in promotion. But when the sun lets go and the edges lose their shape, I hear what wasn't loud enough, I see what couldn't wait. Night teaches what day can, without instruction or demand. It doesn't rush the lesson, it lets you understand. No pressure to perform, no role to defend. Night teaches what day can, again and again. The night doesn't celebrate effort, it doesn't reward display. It only reflects what's steady when everything else fades away. I meet myself without context, no schedule, no
to convince, just honesty settling without pretense. Dark blue hours slow the pulse, stretch time into breath. They show the difference between living and outrunning yourself. I've learned that strength is an urgency, and clarity doesn't shout. Some answers wait for silence before they come out. Night teaches what they can by removing the frame. It strips away borrowed purpose and leaves what remains. No spotlight, no correction, no race to begin. Just alignment finding its shape from within. I don't feel too quiet anymore. I've learned what it reveals. Not weakness, not absence, but something grounded and real. The night doesn't ask for certainty. It doesn't need a plan. It teaches patience through presence, and presence through stand. Night teaches what they can without words or command. It shows you who you are when nothing's in your hand. When the morning returns with noise and momentum demands, I carry what the darkness gave, because now it teaches what they can.
No one watching, still standing. There's no spotlight on this corner, no echo calling out my name. Just empty space and steady ground, and the choice to stay the same. I've learned how quiet tests the most, when no one sees the stand you take, when effort feels invisible and progress comes in small escapes. No one watching, still standing. No applause to lean upon. I don't move for recognition, I remain when it's gone. Every step holds its own weight, every breath understand. I don't need eyes to prove my strength. No one watching, still standing. The night doesn't reward endurance, it doesn't promise you'll be known. It simply offers honest ground to face yourself alone. I felt the urge to disappear, to lower my resolve and bend, but something steadier pulled me back and asked me not to wait. No one watching, still standing. When doubt gets comfortable, to be saved. I stay present in the moment. No one watching, still standing. Dark blue hours teach resilience. Without speeches, without signs, they strip away what doesn't last and leave the spine alive. I don't confuse being unseen with being insignificant. Some foundations set in quiet outlast anything that's said. I don't need witnesses to breathe or confirmation to remain. I've learned to trust my inner balance, even under strain. No one watching, still standing. Not frozen, not afraid. Just grounded in the choice to stay. When walking away feels safe, I don't dramatize the effort. I don't turn pain into a plan. I let consistency carry me. No one watching, still standing. This isn't stubbornness or pride. This isn't silent retreat. It's knowing who you are when nothing reflects you back. I don't harden into distance. I don't fade into the dark. I stay intact to wearing calm. I guard the quiet spark. No one watching, still standing. The night is open, the clock moves slow. No pressure telling me where to go. I pass familiar doors and signs, but I don't feel chased by time. I walk like there's nothing waiting, like nothing's pulling at my sleeve. Not avoiding, not escaping, just choosing how I breathe. Blues for a man who doesn't rush home, who lets the street light set his tone. No fear of silence, no fear alone. He walks steady, self-contained. Blues for a man who doesn't rush home. He's learned comfort on his own. The city hums a tired tune. Windows glow, then fade too soon. I hear laughter drift and bend, then disappear around the bend. I don't envy what I pass. I don't wonder what I miss. I'm grounded in the moment, in the weight of this calmness. Blues for a man who doesn't rush home. No deadline pulling at his chest. He's not running from the quiet. He's learning how to rest. While others chase relief behind a closing door, he stays present in the night and asks for nothing more. Dark blue thoughts move slow and clean. No argument inside of me. I made peace with empty hours. They've taught me hidden power. I don't need a reason to walk.
to land. Sometimes movement is enough. Sometimes stillness understands. Blues for a man who doesn't rush on, who trusts the pace he sets. He's not avoiding comfort, he's just not in debt to urgency or noise or the fear of being alone. He knows who he is in silence, that's why he doesn't rush home. I passed the edge of what was planned, let instinct guide where I stand. No rush to close the night away. I let it have its say. The blues don't pull me downward, they keep me clear and whole. They slow my breath, they widen space, they steady my control. Blues for a man who doesn't rush home, who lets the night unfold. He's not lost, he's not delayed, he's exactly where he goes when morning calls with louder sounds and movement takes his throne. He'll carry what the night gave him. Blues for a man who doesn't rush home. The street breeze low under pale light, no name spoken, no eyes in sight. The city hums but never stares, it lets me pass like I belong there. I walk with thoughts I don't explain, they settle slow like quiet rain. No audience, no need to prove, just steady steps, a measured move. Midnight without witnesses, no mirrors, no disguise. I don't perform for shadows, I don't borrow borrowed eyes. Every breath is honest here, every step is mine. Midnight without witnesses, where I realize, I realize the night doesn't ask my story, it doesn't question where I've been. It holds the weight I carry without demanding anything. I don't rush the silence away, I let it stretch, I let it stay. There's something clean in being unseen, a kind of freedom in between. Midnight without witnesses, the truth doesn't need a sound. I don't speak to feel important, I don't need to be found. In the dark I hear myself, clearer than before. Midnight without witnesses, I don't need more. Dark blue
to slow my mind, strip away the need to shine. No expectations on my frame, no pressure to explain my name. The air is cold, my focus warm. I move in rhythm, slow and calm. Every doubt loosens its grip as I let the night equip. Midnight without witnesses, I'm steady in my skin. No applause, no judgment, just where I stand within. I don't fear being unnoticed, I don't fear the quiet space. Midnight without witnesses is where I find my pace. I don't disappear in the dark, I come into view, not for the world around me, but for the man I grew. The pavement listens without reply, the sky stays wide, the clocks deny the urge to rush, the need to race. I walk forward untraced. Midnight without witnesses, no record, no defense. I don't leave proof behind me, I leave presence. When the night releases me back into the light, I carry what was shaped in silence through the rest of time. Through the rest of time. Shoes on empty streets. The night is wide, the city thin. Lights hum low, I breathe it in. No rush left in where I go, just shoes on empty streets below. Every step echoes soft and slow, like the ground already knows. I'm not lost, I'm not late, I walk in rhythm with the way, yeah. Shoes on empty streets, no one calling my name. I don't move for attention, I don't play the game. Every corner holds a thought, I don't need to speak. I let the night hear my steps. Shoes on empty streets. The pavement keeps my confidence, it doesn't ask me where I've been. No pressure here, no need to rush, it's just steady breath and quiet trust. I don't carry yesterday loud, I don't need the daytime crowd. At night my mind is clear and clean, I'm more myself when I'm unseen. Shoes on empty streets, the silence feels aligned. No distractions pulling at me, no noise inside my mind. I don't chase what's running fast, I don't fear the slow. I let direction be my pay. Wherever I go, dark blue shadows stretch and fade. Every doubt begins to cave, the night strips things down to truth. Nothing extra, nothing
Just open eyes. The world doesn't need me loud. I don't need it to see. I stand solid in the dark, walking calmly, being need. I don't disappear when lights are few. I sharpen focus, tighten view. Each step reinforces ground. Each silence keeps me sound. I don't rush to reach a place. I don't race against the clock. I trust the distance underfoot. I trust the path I walk. Shoes on empty streets, no witnesses tonight. Just movement, breathing, clarity under quiet light. When the city wakes again and the noise repeats, I'll carry what the night gave me from shoes on empty streets.
Neon lights stretch across the glass, colors drifting as I pass. Faces blur, the moment bends, but my thoughts don't scatter then. The city flashes versions of truth. Too many angles, too many views. I let them flicker, rise and fade. I don't let motion pull my weight. Neon reflections steady mine. I don't chase what shines. I let the surface show its play while depth stays quiet in line. The world moves fast in borrowed time. I move slow, refined. Neon reflections steady mine. I've seen how light can distract the eye, make illusion feel like guide. So I anchor deeper than the glow. I trust what doesn't need to show. No rush in how I take my steps, no tension in my chest. I don't confuse attention with clarity or brightness with what's meant. Neon reflection steady mind. I don't lose myself in glare. I walk straight through the mirrored noise, unaffected, aware. While the city sails 1,000 paths, painted bold and bright, I choose the one that stays consistent long after the light. Dark blue hours cool my pace, calm returns to its place. I don't react to every scene, I filter what is real to me. I watch my reflection move and bend, but I don't negotiate who I am. The glass may shift, the colors slide, my direction stays intact. Neon reflection steady mind, focus clean and clear. I don't argue with appearances, I don't wrestle fear. I let the noise exhaust itself, I let the moment pass. I remain unchanged beneath the glow, like shadow under glass. I've learned that stillness isn't slow, it's control. Momentum poised and whole, it sees the flash but trusts the core. It knows what light is not for. I don't disappear in crowded scenes, I simply don't let them lead.
Every choice stays intentional. Every silence feels neon reflection, steady mind. That's how I cross the night. I don't borrow confidence from signs. I carry it inside when the lights go out, when streets go quiet and the glow resigns. What remains is who I am. Neon reflection, steady mind. Neon reflection, steady mind.
A long walk with no destination. I stepped outside without a reason. No clock pulling at my sleeve. The night was open, undecided, like it was waiting on me. No address held my attention. No finish line in sight. Just pavement stretching forward under patient light. A long walk with no destination. No need to arrive. I'm not lost, including distance. I'm alive in the stride. While the world is obsessed with endings and rushing to be done, I move slow through the open hours. A long walk with no destination. Every step loosens something tight. Every breath clears space. I'm not chasing what's ahead of me. I'm present in the pace. The city offers passing scenes, then quietly lets them go. Nothing here is asking me to hurry or to know. A long walk with no destination. Feels honest, feels clean. No pressure to define the moment or explain what it means. I don't owe progress to anyone. I don't race the sun. I trust the road beneath my feet. A long walk with no destination. Dark blue silence follows close, like a shadow without weight. It doesn't push, it doesn't pull, it simply lets me navigate. I've learned that movement doesn't fail just because it has no end. Some clarity arrives only when you stop asking when. I don't need a reason to continue, I don't need a sign to stay. Sometimes direction is discovered by walking anyway. A long walk with no destination teaches patience and grace. It shows me who I am when there's no goal to chase, no reward waiting at the end, no story to be won, just steady motion through the night. A long walk with no destination. I don't fear wandering anymore. I don't fear time unspent. I felt our presence settles in when purpose isn't bent. The road doesn't ask my future. The night doesn't need my plan. They let me be unfinished. They let me be a man. A long walk with no destination ends nowhere, and that's fine, because what I carry quietly has already realigned. When morning calls with clearer roads and questions reappear, I'll carry what the night gave me. me from walking without fear. walks the city, listens. The street doesn't speak, but it leans in close as my footsteps mark a steady pulse. No announcement, no demand, just rhythm meeting land. Windows glow, then dim again. Signals blink, then end. I don't command the night to change. I move and it adjusts its frame. He walks the city, listens, not to volume, not to sound, but to presence moving calmly, firmly touching ground. No need to claim importance, no reason to insist. The city learns my tempo because I don't resist. The sidewalks feel my quiet pace. Corners open, then erase. I pass through spaces half aware, leaving balance in the air. I don't rush to shape the moment, I don't bend it to my will. I let consistency speak first, I let intention stay still. He walks the city, listens, in the way shadows fall, in the space between the traffic lights. When engines stall, I don't chase attention, I don't force a scene. The city notices restraint and how I move between. Dark blue nights reflect my calm. Every breath feels evenly drawn. I don't compete with flashing signs, I trust the line I'm walking on. The city doesn't test my voice, it tests my steadiness. It watches how I carry weight without excess. He walks the city, listens, because silence has a tone, because discipline creates a sound that doesn't need to be shown. No pressure in my posture, no tension in my stride. I move with quiet certainty, aligned inside. I don't dominate the street, I don't retreat. I meet the night on equal terms, with grounded feet. Every step is intentional, every pause exact. I don't leave echoes behind me, I leave impact. He walks the city, listens, not because it has to hear, but because stillness draws attention when it's sincere. When the night gives way to morning and the noise begins to spin, the city keeps the rhythm of the man who walk within. He walks the city, listens, and when I fade from sight, what remains is not the sound I made, but the way I cross the night. The sun goes down, the noise retreats, the world loosens its grip on me. No expectations in the air, just quiet streets and honest breath. I don't borrow courage from the crowd, I don't need daylight to stand proud. When the city dims its voice, I finally hear my choice. confidence learned after dark. When no one's watching how I move, I don't perform, I don't compare. I simply do what feels true. In the absence of applause, I discover who I am. Confidence learned after dark was never part of a plan. The night doesn't flatter or demand. It doesn't reach to guide my hand. It lets me walk, it lets me fall, without judgment at all. I face my thoughts without disguise. No filter truth, no alibis. What stays with me in quiet hours becomes my real power. Confidence learned after dark, when doubt has nowhere to hide. I meet myself without defense and stand there side by side. No crowd to lift me up, no voice to tear apart. I grow into my own ground. Confidence learned after dark. Dark blue moments stretch my mind. Time slows down, leaves rush behind. I stop explaining who I am. I stop rehearsing where I stand. The night teaches patience, well it shows me what I can't outrun. That strength isn't something you claim, it's something you become. Oh, confidence learned after dark is built in silence and pace, in walking forward without proof, in holding my own space. I don't need certainty shouted, I don't need answers fast. I trust the calm that settles in when the surface doesn't last. I don't disappear without the light. I sharpen focus, wide in sight. Every step alone at night teaches me I'll be alright. I've learned to trust my inner tone, to stand complete when I'm alone. No borrowed faith, no borrowed spark, just steady ground beneath the dark. Confidence learned after dark is quiet, firm and clear. It doesn't rush, it doesn't break, it simply stays right here. When the morning pulls me back into motion, sound and spark, I carry what the night gave me. Confidence learned after dark. Night exhales a silver breath, cold enough to slow my step. Every thought moves slower now, like it finally knows how. The air buys just enough to keep my senses sharp and clean. Nothing loud, nothing rushed, just space between what's seen. Smoke in the cold air, drifts without a plan. It doesn't fight the wind, it understands. I'll watch it rise and disappear without despair. There's something honest in the way smoke meets the cold air. I don't rush warmth or shelter, It reminds me I'm still here, still grounded, still sincere. The silence holds a steady tone, no pressure, no demand. I notice how my breath aligns with where I stand. Smoke in the cold air, move slow and light. No need to hold it shade, no need to fight. It shows me how to let things go without repair, how to exist without control. Like smoke in the cold air. Dark blue streets reflect my pace. Every step leaves no trace. The cold keeps my focus, narrow cuts through noise and borrow away. I don't dramatize the moment, I don't search for relief. I let the chill remind my body what it means to feel. Smoke in the cold air teaches subtle grace. It doesn't cling to where it was or rush its place. It fades, the leaves of present still breathe the fear. A lesson written in the night. Smoke in the cold air. I've learned the strength in letting pass and not gripping every phase. Some things are meant to rise and fade without being saved. The cold doesn't ask for answers, it doesn't push or pull. It simply exists, exact and real, and somehow that feels full. Smoke in the cold air, I breathe and let it be. I don't chase warmth and distant thoughts, I stay with me. When the night releases me from its careful stare, I carry what the silence taught. Like smoke in the cold air. He walks the city, listens. The street doesn't speak, but it leans in close as my footsteps mark a steady pulse. No announcement, no demand, just rhythm meeting land. Windows glow, then dim again. Signals blink, then end. I don't command the night to change. I move and it adjusts its frame. He walks the city, listens, not to volume, not to sound, but the presence moving calmly, firmly touching ground. No need to claim importance, no reason to insist. The city learns my tempo because I don't resist. The sidewalks feel my quiet pace. Corners open, then erase. I pass through spaces half aware, leaving balance in the air. I don't rush to shape the moment, I don't bend it to my will. I let consistency speak first, I let intention stay still. He walks the city, listen. in the way shadows fall, in the space between the traffic lights. When engines stall, I don't chase attention, I don't force a scene. The city notices restraint and how I move between. Dark blue nights reflect my calm. Every breath feels evenly drawn. I don't compete with flashing signs. I trust the line I'm walking on. The city doesn't test my voice, it tests my steadiness. It watches how I carry weight without excess. He walks the city, listens. Because silence has a tone, because discipline creates a sound that doesn't need to be shown. No pressure in my posture, no tension in my stride. I move with quiet certainty, aligned inside. I don't dominate the street, I don't retreat. I meet the night on equal terms, with grounded feet. Every step is intentional, every pause exact. I don't leave echoes behind me, I leave impact. He walks the city, listens, not because it has to hear, but because stillness draws attention when it's sincere. When the night gives way to morning and the noise begins to spin, the city keeps the rhythm of the man who walk within. He walks the city, listens, and when I fade from sight, what remains is not the sound I made, but the way I cross the night. Nothing here was rushed or loud, no sudden rise, no borrowed crown. Every layer took its time, set in stillness line by line. What he carries wasn't shown, it was shaped when he was alone. No witness to the work beneath, no applause to interrupt belief. Built quiet, carried far, that's how his strength survives. Not sharpened by attention, but refined by silent nights. While others burn for instant spark and fade where crowds are, he moves with what was built in calm. Built quiet, carried far. He learned that speaking steal direction, that noise can weaken intention. So he chose the slow road, where consistency is forged. Every doubt became a tool, every pause a form of rule. Not to limit but to guide what he carried deep inside. Built quiet, carried far, across uneven ground. It doesn't break under pressure, it doesn't need a sound. There's no urgency in its motion, no need to overstate. What lasts was never built to rush, it learned how to wait. Dark blue nights became his foe, where patience shaped his code. He didn't fear being unnoticed, he understood what that was.
in shadow. Some fires burn more clean when no one's close enough to judge or interfere between. Build quiet, carried far, that's the code he knows. He doesn't advertise his way, he simply holds. No matter where the road bends or how the surface scars, he remains intact and steady. Build quiet, carried far. This isn't modesty or fear, it's clarity that's clear. Knowing what you carry matters more than who appears. When the night releases him back into louder days, what he brings was never borrowed, it was built his way. Built quiet,